everyone and welcome back to another video. As you can see in the title of this video, if you have loved these books, then you'll definitely like these as well. So today's video is going to be about exploring Srinagar through books. So this year was quite different in terms of me as a reader because मेरे को वो usual recommendation के way पे नहीं जाना था. So हम निकल पड़े उस रास्ते में and we got to various places like Anantnag, Srinagar, Kashmir through the lenses of Bashrat Mir, Rahul Pandita and Farah Bashir. So these books they are set around 1990s, 80s and 2000. तो इसमें कश्मीर की सिर्फ वो सीनिक ब्यूटी के बारे में नहीं लेकिन कश्मीर के बदलते मौसम के बारे में भी बताया गया है. And this मौसम or this transition is not just a weather, it is the transition of this heaven on earth to something darker, something that will haunt generations to come. But there are not many books that I'll be recommending here because I have just read 3 and there are many more books that I'll be naming so that you can explore them. But whatever I have read, one thing that I can tell you, the succession of events and जिस तरीके से वो स्टोरी को बताया गया है, you will definitely remember these 3 books there. So if I talk about these books, they are set in 1970s, Taliban's rise in Afghanistan, and cut to these books. So the situation is different, but the essence of lost teenage, the home that one never returned to, is as intense as anything else. Without wasting further time, I'll start with my first book, and that is The Curfewed Night by Bashrat Peer. This book, Bashrat Peer is a Kashmiri Muslim who spent his entire childhood in Anantnag. Writing is very easy, and the way author describes places, you will feel how people started normalizing things in conflict zone. There are a few moments in this book जैसे कि author ने अपनी journalism की job छोड़ के he wanted to move back to Kashmir and want to write a book on people and their experience. तो author ने bus board की दिल्ली में and he started for Kashmir. On this way उसने जैसा describe किया है the chaos and the crowdedness of the city life to the vast valley and उसकी beauty में, and there's regular checkpoint कि हर checkpoint पे लोगों को बस से unboard होना पड़ता है, then they have to show their identity card and all, and then board another one, and हर 10 मिनट में या हर 11 मिनट में there's a check post where they have to unboard and board the bus. And this how people started normalizing this thing. Like if you have seen this movie Heather, then वहाँ पर आपने देखा होगा the first scene when जहाँ पर वो बस बोर्ड करता है and the man asks him कि where are you going to, and he says Islamabad, and Islamabad is another, Anantnag is also known as Islamabad I think there. तो इस book में वो लिखा गया था, so one can relate to that if you read this book and also watch the movie alongside. And there is another moment जहाँ पर author एक wedding attend करने के लिए अपने पुराने घर गया था जहाँ पर उसने अपना पूरा बचपन बताया है, and now उस घर में कोई और रहता है and author is now at the garden में है author, and he is looking around reminiscing the time जब वो एक छोटा बच्चा था, वहाँ पर पूरी उसकी family उसके साथ रहती थी and how they used to live their happy without carefree kind, and now अब उस घर में कोई और रह रहा है. And how does that author feel? उसने वो बताया है. One can say कि time may change and material object may fade away, लेकिन the memories always stays there. The second book that we have is Our Moon Has Blood Clots by Rahul Pandita. Now Rahul Pandita is a Kashmiri Pandit and he lived near Habba region before moving out after the Kashmiri Pandit exodus in 1990s. Now unlike Curfewed Night, ये जो story unlike Curfewed Night जो की स्टोरी थी एक कश्मीरी मुस्लिम के बारे में, now this is about a कश्मीरी पंडित फैमिली, दर्शाता है कि कैसे एक सिंगल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट लोगों को अफेक्ट करता है on both the sides. There are instances in this book जैसे कि ऑथर अपने मिल्कमैन के साथ कैसे डेली आर्ग्यू करता था इंडिया पाकिस्तान को लेके, then how author's family used to celebrate Shivratri before and after the conflict began. Conflict कैसे उनको बहुत secretly without any suspicion, किसी को suspicion ना हो ऐसे celebrate करना पड़ता था. Scenes of refugee camps जहाँ पर बहुत cramped spaces, unhygienic condition, then erratic electric supply, then how the author's family जैसे ही move हुई they had to change several houses उनको रेंट पे रहना पड़ा सेवरल हाउसेज, देन द रेफ्यूजी कैंप्स, वहाँ पर जो कंडीशंस थी वेदर इट वाज लिवेबल और नॉट, ऑथर शिफ्ट होते हैं दिल्ली में वेर ही ऑल्सो टेक्स हिज पेरेंट्स। तो ये शो करता है कि हाउ पीपल बिकेम रेफ्यूजी इन देयर ओन कंट्री एंड दे आर कैरिंग मेमोरीज दैट आर heavier than their luggage. Moving on to our third book, and it is Rumors of Spring by Farah Bashir. Farah Bashir is a Kashmiri Muslim woman who spent her teenage in Srinagar during the most turbulent times of 1990s. Unlike Curfewed Nights and Our Moon Has Blood Clots, which was about leaving home, this book is about staying back in your home, which is not safe anymore. This book very beautifully captures what it means to grow, surrounded by conflict, how ordinary actions जैसे कि विंडो खोलना या hearing footsteps या going to salon become terrifying. बुक की जो राइटिंग है इट्स वेरी पोएटिक एंड नॉस्टैल्जिक, तो इट फील्स लाइक कि हर एक पेज में एक स्क्रीम है जो कि उसे दबाया जा रहा है by the conditions and the surrounding that you are in. Compared to other two books, then it is not that intense, but बहुत ही emotionally driven है. It's like a quiet pain that lingers on, after reading as well. This is all that I have read till now, and there are many more books that you can explore on this topic or this genre. The pain that we experience while reading this book is nothing compared to what people have experienced there, especially the children that have grown up during this time, like school band ho jana, or then curfew time, crackdown, regular scrutiny by the troops, then meager supplies. हर जगह एक ऑब्स्टिकल है, कहीं भी आप बाहर जाओ तो देयर इज हिंड्रेंस. इवन if आप उस जगह से बाहर आ जाए तो स्टिल कि आप कैसे सेटल होंगे दूसरी जगह जाएंगे तो. एंड the main, I think, theme that I find in these two books is the longing for home that one will never return to. These are the three books that I have read till now, and hope कि आप भी इन्हें पढ़ेंगे because ये really समझाते हैं what is the true meaning of home. And thank you for watching my video, and if you have any suggestion or if you have any book recommendation for me, then please do let me know. And all for this video, and hope you enjoyed this video, and would definitely love कि अगर आप इनमें से कोई book लाएं to read. Thank you.